losing streak to them with a big win on Saturday. They will start at one guard, a senior, number 32, Keaton Bach. Also at guard, a freshman, number 21, Ross Carl. At forward, a senior, number 33, Nolan Young. Also at forward, a freshman, number 24, Maddox Hessler. And at center, a senior, number 23, Will Kelch. Again, that's Keaton Bach and Ross Carl at guard, Nolan Young and Maddox Hessler at forward, and Will Kelch at center. 2 minutes to go before we get underway here. We'll take a commercial break and be back on the Augusta Broadcasting Network in 1 minute.
Good evening and welcome to the historic Augusta Gymnasium for tonight's basketball action between the Calvary Christian Cougars and your Augusta Panthers. At this time, I ask that you please rise and remove your hats to honor America and those who serve to support our freedoms with the playing of our national anthem. Now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Cougars. Number 1, Colin Dewey. Number 2, Peyton Morris. Number 4, Luke Getsy. Number 12, Matt Iodes. And number 40, Blake Couch. The Cougars are coached by Ben Mullen. And now for your Augusta Panthers. At guard, number 21, Ross Carl. At forward, number 0, Austin Kiskagan. At center, number 23, Will Couch. At guard, number 32, Keaton Bach. And at forward, number 33, Nolan Young. The Panthers are coached by assistants Mason Burton, Phil White, and Tim Berkeley, and the head coach, Jason Henson.
So back to live action. Keaton Bach to Young. Panthers start with the first possession. Inside to Couch, he'll leave it short. And Couch comes down with it, gets it off to Duty. Duty, guarded by Carl, gets it to Morris. Morris drives to the block, goes between the legs of Yildiz, but into the hands of Duty. He goes into the lane, puts up a runner. It's no good. Rebound. Yildiz gets it down to Couch. I'm sorry, not Yildiz. Getsy. Duty. Going to drive through the lane, put it up and in.
Goal by Duty.
And that makes it 2-0. Calvary Christian. Panthers turn it over. Morris comes away with it. Morris through traffic, stops, gets it out to Yildiz. His three is good.
Goal by
Yildiz. Makes it 5-0 Calvary. Oh, I'm sorry, Austin Kiskane with the start tonight instead of Maddox Hessler. That being senior night, I should have known. I just took it for granted. Bach. And we have a kick. Carl will inbound near midcourt. 6:23 to go in the first. 5-0 Calvary in front. Carl inside to Couch. Couch to Young on the baseline. And he throws it to Morris, who drives and scores. Makes it 7-0 Calvary. Panthers with only one shot so far. Rest. And then foul is on Duty. His first and the team's first. I don't actually keep turnovers, but and there's another shot by Kelch, but it won't go. Getsy gets it to Duty. 5:55 to go in the first. Calvary in front by 7. Duty back and forth with the ball, gets it to Yildiz. The Couch, out to Duty. 5:40 to go, Calvary with a 7-0 lead. Duty through the lane, up, under, and good. And it's now 9-0. 5:25 to go in the first. Kiskane tries a three in the corner. It's short. Rebound down to Kelch. Kelch out the box. Swings to Carl. Back up top the box. Keep it. Swing to Kelch. Top of the key. Down low to Nolan Young. He puts it up and in.
Goal by Nolan Young.
And the Panthers figure out how to get a couple points on the board. Make it 9-2 with under 5 minutes to go in the first. Duty off to Morris. Morris going to try a three. It's short. Rebound. Yildiz throws it. Tries to throw it off of Young, but no one comes away with it. He's picked up by Couch. He gets it in the corner to Kiskane. He throws down low for Young, but he can't handle the pass, and Calvary comes away with it. Duty around his back. Hands off to Morris. Morris. Duty down through the lane. For for Getsy. He puts it up and in. Makes it 11-2 Calvary with 4:17 to go first quarter. Calvary in the zone. Bach's going to try a three on the wing. It's good.
3 by Keaton Bach.
Panthers trying to crawl back into this one. Makes it 11-5 with 3:58 to go in the first. Duty. In the corner to Morris for three. No good. Rebound. Kiskaden. Gets it to Carl. Carl on the way to Young. Young in the corner to Kiskaden. Puts on a dribble. Finds Young. He'll find three.
Goal by Nolan Young.
Just like that, it's 11-8. With 3:35 to go in the first.
Checking into the game for Panthers, number 24, Maddox Hessler.
Kiskaden out and Hessler into the game. Duty crosses half court with 3:27 to go. Into the lane, puts up a runner. It's good.
Goal by Duty.
13-8. Calvary in front. Stops at 5-0 Augusta run. Carl in the Kelch. Kelch out on the wing to Bach. Bach in the corner to Young. Young fakes. Hands back to Bach, and he puts it up and in.
Goal by Keaton Bach.
13-10 our score. 2:56 to go first quarter. And Morris hits the deck. And it's out of bounds. It will be Augusta ball with 2:50 to go. And so apparently Keaton's second shot was not a three, must have been a two. His scoreboard shows 13-9. There's a miss by Bach. Duty on the wing to Morris. Morris going to take it down low, knock it off the hip of Hessler into the hands of Bach. Bach's going straight down the lane, puts it up, no good, but he'll go to the line for a pair. Foul was on Couch. That'll be his
Keaton Bach
first.
along the Panthers to shoot 2.
Looks like Rich Maddox will check in at the next dead ball, which will be after this first free throw that Bach hit. Maddox in, Couch out. Now it's 13-10. One more for Keaton. Got them both. Makes it 13-11. And just getting back into this one little by little. 2:22 to go first quarter. Panthers trailing by 2. Duty. High in the right wing. Picked up by Kelch. Getsy. Gets open. Gets it from Duty and puts it in.
Goal by Getsy.
Not much of a chance for Maddox Hessler there. A little smaller. Maybe too many points there. Sorry, I missed. I'm fixing the score. I missed what happened at the other end. It's either a Panther turnover or a miss. As the Yildiz misses, rebounded by Hessler. Is off to Bach. Bach gets a screen. It's to Kelch. Kelch open for three. It's short. Rebound off the hands of Young. He'll keep it. Go out to the wing. Back into the lane. Put it up. Short. Rebound down to Getsy. Gets it to Duty. 1:24 to go first quarter. 15-11. Calvary in front and with the ball. Getsy to Rich. Okay, Maddox is his first name. Rich to Morris. His two-pointer is good. So give him 4 and give Calvary back a 6-point lead with exactly 1 minute to go. Bach in the corner to Hessler. Hessler puts down a dribble. Up to Kelch. Back to Bach in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Kelch. Puts down a dribble. Spins. Too strong. Young had it knocked out of his hands. It will stay with the Panthers. E.J. Liggett into the game. He replaces Getsy. Bach will inbound with 41.7 to go, 17-11. Comes into Young, he puts it up, too strong, rebound Kelch. Had it knocked away, it will stay with the Panthers. There's multiple opportunities in the paint. Capitalize on one of these. Playing defense. Young to Hessler. He's open. It's no good. Rebound Liggett. Liggett to Duty. Duty drives to the hole. Is blocked by Hessler. That could have been a foul. Bach back the other way. Down through the lane. To Young in the corner for three. Too short. Rebound Hessler. Back up and good.
Goal by Max Hessler.
Makes it 17-13, 10 seconds to go. Duty quickly down the floor, into the lane, runner up and good.
Goal by Duty.
Bach now with it. Bach triple team, half-court shot, short. And after one, it's Calvary Christian 19, Augusta 13. We'll be back with quarter number 2 in 1 minute. So we're back here at the historic Augusta Gymnasium for quarter number 2. It's Calvary ball as we start. Morris to Liggett. In the paint to Rich, to Duty, and he loses it out of bounds. Nowhere pressure there, it's just couldn't control it. So Augusta with the ball and their first chance to break into this 6-point deficit in the second quarter. Bach. Carl. Inside to Kelch. Kelch is down in the corner. Back to Carl. Swings to Bach. Hessler's all alone. Bach takes it instead and hits.
3 by Keaton Bach.
That one is a 3. And it makes it 19-16. 7:15 to go. Looks like Couch will check back in at the next dead ball. Rich to Duty. Back to Rich. Back to Duty up top. To Morris for a deep 3, and it's good.
Goal by Morris.
Makes it 22 to 16. Back to a 6-point Calvary advantage. Young goes baseline, puts it up and in.
Goal by Nolan Young.
22-18. Duty to Morris for another deep 3, and that one's good, making it look
Goal by
effortless.
Morris.
Back-to-back threes out there where you think you probably wouldn't have to guard him, but looks like we're going to have to pick him up wherever he is. 25-18, 6:20 to go second quarter. Hessler to Bach. Bach's going to try a deep 3 of his own, and he'll hit.
3 by Keaton Bach.
His third. Makes it 25-21. Morris. And Bach with a kick. It'll stay with Calvary. And Couch comes back in. He replaces Rich. Go inbound. Gets it to Duty. Duty out near midcourt. In no hurry. 25-21 our score. 5:52 to go second quarter. Duty very effective. This time he drives, gets blocked in the air, spins, and his shot is no good. Rebounded by Young. Bach with it quickly down the floor. Kelch, top of the key, back to Bach. Bach for three. No good. Rebound down to Duty. Duty has it taken away by Hessler, but picked up by Morris. Morris to Yildiz. Back to Morris. To Duty, top of the key. 5:08 to go. Calvary leading by 4. Duty into the lane. To Liggett. Liggett will drive, and it's no good. Rebound down to Carl. Carl to Young. Young works into the lane, gets to Kelch. Kelch loses it, got it back. Gets blocked from behind by Yildiz. 4:46 to go, 25-21. Panthers trailing by 4. They trailed most of the way. In fact, they trailed the whole way. And we have an offensive foul on Yildiz. And the team's first, only the team's second total foul. Panthers have yet to foul. Liggett out, Getsy back in. Bach with it, high in the left wing. Swings right wing to Carl, back up top to Bach. Bach looks at Kelch, goes to Hessler in the corner. Back to Bach. 4:20 to go, over to Carl. Carl into the lane. Drops off to Young. His shot's no good.
Goal by Will Kelch.
The buck by Will Kelch is, and it's 25-23. 4:08 to go, second quarter. Morris pops for three. It's no good. Rebound down to Carl. Carl will spin around, get to Kelch. Kelch swings over to Bach. Bach in the corner for three. Short. Rebound down to Couch. Couch up ahead to Duty, and we have a timeout, Calvary Christian. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break with them and be back in the Augusta Broadcasting Network in 1 minute. 3:47 to go, second quarter. Panthers trail by 2.
Timeout, Calvary Christian. It'll be a full timeout.
Back once again. 3:47 to go. Calvary burns their first timeout, and Duty is trapped in the backcourt. And he gets it to Couch. Couch back to Duty. Duty loses it through the lane. Kelch up ahead to Hessler. He'll pick it up. And it's blocked by Morris. Wow, he got up for that one. And back on the other end, Morris's shot is no good, but rebounded by Couch. He puts it up and in.
Goal by Couch.
Tonight's been a lot of Calvary Christian doing a lot of things that they like to do, and the Panthers not really having much success trying to stop it. Hessler for three, short, rebound, Young to Kelch, and it rolls off. 27-23. Panthers really struggling in this first half. Couch, 15-footer, no good, rebound, Hessler. Hessler to Carl. Carl's going to go down through the lane. And naturally, as has been the Panthers' luck this quarter,
team's second.
he will not go to the line. Panthers will have it out of bounds. Second foul on Calvary. Comes into Hessler. Hessler to Kelch. Kelch top of the key to Young. Swings to Carl. Carl goes baseline. Has it swatted by Getsy. Back the other way. Morris into the paint for Getsy, and he loses it out of bounds. It will be Augusta ball. So even for everything that we've been unable to do, we're still only down 4. 27-23. Bach in the corner to Young. Young back to Bach. Bach fakes, goes under, gives to Hessler. He puts it up. No good. Rebound Couch. And his miss is rebounded by Couch. And we've got a foul on Hessler. That'll be his first. And the team's first foul, period.
Team's first.
So Duty off the Couch. Back to Duty. And he's whistled for the offensive foul. That'll be his second foul.
Fouls on Duty, team's third.
That's the third foul on Calvary. Still very low totals. 1 foul for the Panthers, only 5 fouls on Calvary. But only 3 in this quarter, 1:50 to go. 27-23, Panthers trail by 4. Bach looking for someone to get it to. Swings to Young. Young to Hessler in the corner. Hessler for 3. It's short. Rebound down to Morris. Morris left alone. His 3 is no good. Rebounded by Kelch. Kelch to Carl. Carl through the lane. Up. Not high enough. Rebounded by Hessler. He goes back up. He's blocked. And Yildiz just snatches it out of the air. 1:13 to go. Duty to Couch. And we have a 30-second Calvary Christian. 30-second timeout with 1:09 to go. We'll be back in the Augusta Broadcasting Network
Calvary Christian will be
in
30 seconds timeout.
Back here at the historic Augusta Gymnasium. Your score is Calvary Christian 27, Augusta 23. Panthers have actually outscored the Cougars in this quarter, but still find themselves down by 4. We've been stuck on 27-23 for a bit here. Calvary will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Comes in to Morris, to Couch. Couch trapped, and he steps on, that's Rich, who steps on the sideline. Gives the ball back to Augusta with 1:04 to go. Panthers with an opportunity to pull within 2 or even 1. Bach on the wing to Carl, back to Bach. Bach spins, goes into the lane, fakes, goes up, partially blocked, and Hessler comes down with it, gets it to Carl. Carl will back it out, 42 seconds. Carl to Kelch. Kelch 3, in and out, rebound Carl. Carl tries to make space, but in the process loses the ball. And Keaton Bach will pick up the foul.
Foul on Keaton Bach.
Underneath, that'll be his first and the team's second. So Morris will walk it up with 25 seconds to go. He gets it to Couch. Couch to a Yildiz. Yildiz to Morris, top of the key. Morris dribbles through traffic. Picks it up near midcourt and nearly turns it over, but instead it turns into a dunk. Makes it 29-23. And The last tee before the buzzer falls short for the Panthers. And your score at the half is Calvary 29, Augusta 23. We'll be back with the halftime show in 3 minutes on the Augusta Broadcasting Network. And back here at the historic Augusta Gymnasium, Panthers find themselves down 29-23 here at the half. Scoring for the two teams, first for Calvary Christian, they are led by Peyton Morris with 10, 8 for Colin Duty, 6 for Luke Getsy, 3 for Matt Yildiz, and 2 for Blake Couch. Again, that's 10 for Morris, 8 for Duty, 6 for Getsy, 3 for Yildiz, and 2 for Couch. For the Augusta Panthers, they are led by Nolan Young with 15 points. Keaton Bach with 15 points, 4 for Nolan Young, 2 for Will Couch, and 2 for Maddox Hessler. Again, that's 15 for Bach, 4 for Young, 2 for Couch, and 2 for Hessler. And, of course, just my opinion, but if we can bring a little more physicality to this game like we did Saturday night against Harrison County, this is an extremely winnable ball game, and even still is extremely winnable ball game. Even if we don't, as we found ourselves. Wow, I'm really having a lot of trouble talking. We found ourselves down only 6 at the half and only giving up 29 points. So it's definitely a game we can win, but I think with a little more physicality, it's a game where we can really make a difference with that physicality and pull away from this bunch, and they're not a bad ball team. Playing well here tonight. We've been playing well as of late, so it's kind of uncharacteristic to me to see us play the way we have so far. So we're going to take a break and be back here on the halftime show in 3 minutes on the Augusta Broadcasting Network. And back once again at the historic Augusta Gymnasium. 29-23 our score. Augusta has trailed the whole way. Calvary put up 9 points, but the Panthers could score before they could score their first bucket. Make it 9-2. 9-5, cut it to 13-10, cut it to 13-11. A couple occasions we've had it where we've been down by only 2 points, but still unable to get over the hump, so to speak. Hopefully we can do a better job of coming back than what the Chiefs did last night, as the Philadelphia Eagles took care of business in the Super Bowl. 40-22 final score in that one. As the Eagles made a huge statement in that game. So everybody wanted to talk about Buffalo and Baltimore and how great Kansas City, who's going to be, is there anybody in AFC that can knock off Kansas City? You know, it's been so long since they got beat on the other side of things. Detroit Lions, everybody talking about how great they were. They couldn't even beat the Commanders, and you saw what the Eagles did with the Commanders. If you didn't, put 55 up on them. You thought, well, oh, there's no way they can do that to the Chiefs. Yeah, whatever. So, start quarter number 3. Good thing is the Panthers start with the ball, and we'll try to get points and crawl back in this one a little bit. Bach to Kelch, Kelch to Young, and he puts it up and in.
Goal line, Nolan Young.
That play works at least once every game. One of those quick hitters, as they say. Duty, Couch, to Morris. Morris is on the floor, so he's in range. He backs out, and this time he's going to drive and put it up, leave it short. It goes out of bounds. It will be Augusta ball. So, Panthers get a bucket, get a stop, and here we go, trying to cut into the 4-point lead now. Like a 1-2-2 zone from Calvary. Bach on the wing to Young. Back to Bach. Swings to Carl. Carl backs it out, gets it to Hessler. Hessler going to go into the paint, leave it for Kelch. Kelch back to Hessler. Hessler goes up in the tall trees, and he'll be fouled by Yildiz.
Fouls on Yildiz. Team's first of the quarter.
That's the first
Max Hessler to the line to
Calvary
shoot 2.
in this quarter, and second on Yildiz. Hessler good on the free throw, makes it 29-26. One more here can pull the Panthers within 2. Got it. 29-27. How about another stop and a tie? Or maybe even take their first lead. Duty. To Morris. Morris underneath and good.
Goal by Morris.
Kind of player that makes you think he can score whenever he wants. 31-27, 6:20 to go. Hessler, his pass for Young is picked off by Morris. Morris drives, spins, fakes, goes up and hits.
Goal by Morris.
So like I said, if he wants to, he's going to. And good right now, 33-27, back to a 6-point deficit. Carl to Hessler. Hessler to Kelch. Kelch cross court to Bach. Bach checked by Morris. To Hessler to Kelch. No movement by the Panthers, so Young gonna travel. So Duty will walk it up. 5:28 to go in the third. Picked up by Carl. Gets to Yildiz. So Yildiz to Morris. Morris off his foot. Picked up by Carl. Panthers coming back the other way. Carl goes into the lane, puts it up, off glass and in.
Goal by Ross Carl.
Makes it 33-29. 5:05 to go. Duty. And he'll be fouled by Carl. Got a hand on his back there.
Foul on Ross Carl. Team's first of the quarter.
His first and the team's first. 4:59 to go in the third. 33-29 Panthers trail. Couch gets it into Morris. Morris gets the screen. Free throw line jumper is good.
Goal by Morris.
35 35-29. It's a 6-point lead once again. Young. Up top to Bach. Bach fakes a three. To Hessler. He'll try a three. It's good. Hessler with the three. Makes it 35-32. Coach Henson calls his first timeout. So full. We'll be back in a minute on the Augusta Broadcasting Network. So back here to live action, 4:23 to go in the third, 35-32. Augusta trailing by 3. Duty. Gives it to Morris. Morris. Baseline, spins, and knocked away by Maddox Hessler out of bounds. It will stay with Calvary Christian. 4:08 to go, 35-32. Calvary in front as they have been the whole night. Comes into Morris. Carl. Picks up Morris. He got it to Duty, who gets it to the corner to Couch for 3. And that makes it 38-32. It's back to a 6. I'm getting tired of saying this. We need to battle back and take the lead. Kelch gets around Getsy, flips to Young. He puts it up and in.
Goal by Nolan Young.
Nice find by Kelch. Makes it 38-34. Duty to Morris. No good. Rebound. Couch. He puts it up and in.
Goal by Couch.
3:16 to go, third quarter. Hessler to Bach. Bach into Young. Young down low to Kelch. Kelch fakes, goes up, block. And Yildiz just takes it away from him. Stronger, physical. Need to hit somebody. As Carl picks up his second foul, and he's second on the Panthers.
Team's second.
Oh. Okay, it's on Hessler. I thought that was on Carl. Team second. Duty to the lane. Out to Yildiz. Yildiz working on Young. Tipped out of bounds by Hessler. Comes in to Duty. Duty straight down the lane. No good. Rebound Getsy. Back up and good.
Getsy.
Makes it 42-34. 2:30 to go. Bach to Hessler. Hessler to Carl. Carl through traffic, and he double dribbled. Couch. Back to Duty. Up to Couch. Couch down low for Getsy. Nobody can get him.
Goal by Getsy.
It's now a 10-point Calvary Christian lead. Bach spins in the lane and loses it to Duty. Duty Rebound the other way, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled by Kelch. So he goes to the line for a pair.
Foul on Will Kelch.
Kelch picks up his second foul and the team's third of the quarter. Rudy's first free throw is good. Makes it 45-34. And his second one is good as well. Makes it 46-34. Carl to Young for three. Got it.
Three by Nolan Young.
Makes it 46-37. Morris to Yildiz to Duty. Now to Yildiz for three. It's no good. Rebound Bach. Bach quickly down the floor. Gets it to Young. Young fakes and has it taken away by Morris. He'll lay it up and in.
Goal by Morris.
So whatever we try to do, they're just going to do it better. And Kelch's three is no good. Rebound to Yildiz. He gets it to Duty. He gets it to Morris. Morris to the lane. And he's fouled by Carl.
Foul on Keaton Bach. Team's fourth.
I'm not trying to, it's a second on Bach, fourth on the Panthers. I'm not trying to foul Ross out or anything. I just, looks like fouls that I think are going to be on him and end up on somebody else. Duty spins in the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound Carl. Ashley Young, Young to Bach. Bach in the lane to Young, three, in and out. Rebound down to Couch. Couch to Morris. 48-37. Calvary has turned a 6-point lead into double digits. Morris, 28 seconds. Spinning into the lane, still spinning, gives to Duty. He'll put it off glass.
Goal by Duty.
Makes it 50-37. Carl.
Goal by Ross Carl.
Two-pointer. Make it 50-39. Back the other way, Morris. Air ball. It will be Augusta ball with 1.2 to go. Could possibly pick up a little momentum here if we could stick a buzzer beater here with 1.2 to go. Kelch to Bach. He fires. It's short. And after three quarters, it's Calvary Christian 50. Augusta 39. Total, or no. Wow, it almost feels like it ought to be the fourth quarter. It's just going so slow. But we'll be back in 45 seconds for the fourth quarter on the Augusta Broadcasting Network. Back here at the historic Augusta Gymnasium, 50-39, Panthers trail. Outscored 21-16 in that quarter. And Calvary starts with the ball. Duty. Gives it to Couch. Back to Duty. Duty back to Couch, throws it off the leg of Kelch, but hits his own leg, so it goes to the Panthers. Well, there's a positive possession there as Calvary doesn't score. Young to Bach. Bach quadruple team. Gets it to Young, or Carl. Carl's runner is no good. Rebounded by Getsy. Duty. On the wing to Couch. Couch double team. Gets it to Yildiz. Down to Getsy. Getsy puts it up.
Goal by Getsy.
Makes it 52-39. And Hessler loses the ball, and Morris lays it in. At this point, just give, never mind, 54-39. And we have a foul on Morris. That will be his second. Team's
Foul
first
on
in
Morris.
this quarter.
Team's first.
Panthers have yet to foul in this quarter. They have the ball. Let's see what we can do. Kelch to Bach. Bach will fire for three. It's no good. Rebound down to Yildiz. Gets it to Duty. Duty picked up by Carl to Couch. Back to Duty. Duty down through the lane. Bach knocked it out of his hands and fell back into his hands. He puts it up and in. I swear to God they could hit a shot if they closed their eyes. Kelch down through the middle, puts it up in, and the foul.
Goal by Will Kelch.
Something positive happens.
Fouls on Getsy. Team's
Fouls
second.
on Getsy, that's his
Checking back in for
first.
the Panthers, number 0, Austin
Kiskade comes back
Kiskade.
in for
Kelch
Hessler.
to the line to shoot 1.
56-41. Kelch hits. 56-42. Long time in this one. We just haven't shown, and Carl kicks it. It lands right back in Morris's hand. Rebound, Young. Young throws it away. And Duty to Getsy, puts it no good. Rebound, Kiskade. Kiskade ahead to Young. Young spins, gives to Couch. Couch off his foot, picks it back up and puts it
Goal by Will Kelch.
56-44. Morris, step back, three, no good, rebound. It'll be Augusta ball. Kiskade back into the game, he'll go to the boards. 56-44, Bach. Looking for help, gets it to Couch. Couch to Young. Young for three, no good, rebound Bach, back in and Panthers pool 56-46. Calvary Christian will take a full timeout. That leaves them with 1 full and 1:30. We'll take a break with them. Be back in 1 minute on the Augusta Broadcasting Network.
Full timeout.
Back here once again at the historic Augusta Gymnasium, 56-46. Panthers have pulled within 10. No reason why we can't come back, but it's going to start with defense. And very little of it there. fast break to lead 12 again. Kelch's three is no good. Rebound down to Couch. Duty. Couch. And his pass picked off by Kiskaden. And he saves it into Couch. Couch to Duty, but it's taken away by Bach. Bach to Carl. Back to Bach. Bach baseline. Goes underneath. Out to Kiskaden for three. Good. Big three by Kiskaden pulls the Panthers within 9. And that prompts a 30-second timeout from Augusta. Stopping the clock. Their second timeout, I'm sorry. So we'll keep it here on a 30-second timeout. 4:36 to go, 58-49. I gave the points to the wrong team. There we go. So no reason why Augusta can't. It's going to have to be done with defense. Can't let anybody get loose. Getsy and Yildiz both back with Kelch. And if they get past the second wave and leave Will back there by himself, it's likely one of them is going to score. Yildiz to Morris. Morris to Duty to Couch. Cougars in no hurry. Duty to the lane, down to Getsy. With Getsy keeping track in his head how many times he's dunked tonight. If he loses track, I can tell him that's his third. 60-49. Three from Hessler is short. Rebound. It'll be Calvary ball. 3:58 to go, 60-49. Duty. To Morris. And there's the steal by Bach. Bach down to Young. Young puts down a dribble, puts it up short, goes back up, and he'll be fouled by Yildiz. That'll be his third. And the team's first.
Team's third. Nolan Young's the one to shoot two.
So Young at the line for a pair. He's yet to make it to the line. So Coach Henson getting a warning. Young's first is no good. Plain and simple, if we're not going to hit free throws, we're not coming back in this game. Opportunities are right here for us with the clock stopped. Young hits one of two. 60-50. Duty to Couch. Back to Morris. Morris has it knocked away. Gets it back. And we have a travel.
That's cool.
So, Panther ball, 3:33 to go, 60-50. Carl gets it into Bach. Bach to Young. Young has it knocked from behind. Morris will lay it up. It's no good, but it'll go to the line for two. Foul will be on Nolan Young.
Nolan Young.
He is first.
Team's first.
Team's first of the
Morris to the line to shoot two.
So Morris to the free throw line where he is a 73% shooter. It's the first. 3:22 to go. There was a time when there was a ton of time left in the game, but that's not the case. And he goes 1 and 2, and the combination of Young and Kiskaden knocked the ball out of bounds. So back to the Cougars with 3:21 to go. 61-50, Duty into Morris. Morris for three, no good. Rebound, Couch. Offensive rebounds are imperative at this point, and there won't be a rebound on that one as Getsy dunks again. They makes it 63 to 50. 3 minutes to go. Still a ton of time. Panthers just can't get enough runs. And
3 by Austin Kistan.
Kistan to the 3 makes it 63-53. Duty deep in the backcourt. Looked like a travel. No call. Another. Are you serious? And it's knocked out of bounds by Kistan. Duty looking to throw it in. That's, how in the world was that not a travel? He throws it off of Ross Carl's leg, and another dunk for Getsy.
Getsy.
It's 65-53. With 2.5 to go, folks. And there's another Panther turnover. On Morris.
Foul on Ross Carl.
That'll be Ross's second, team second. 2:19 to go, and it's just not feeling real positive right now. Carl to Kistan, he goes up and good. Makes it 65-55. Out of bounds, it will be Calvary ball. 2:09 to go. Caltroy inbound. It in to Morris. And he's fouled by Bach. Bach's third, team's third. So it'll be Calvary ball. Couch into Duty. Duty in the lane, up, no good. Getsy missed the dunk. What do you know? Bach stops and pops for 3. It's no good. Rebound down to Kistan. Had it knocked out of bounds by Duty. It will stay with Augusta. Carl to the lane, up and good.
Goal by Ross Carl.
Makes it 65-57 with 1:49 to go.
Timeout, Augusta. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Panthers with another 30-second timeout. 65-57, 1:49 to go. It's still possible, but if we're going to foul, looks like Blake Couch is a 56% free throw shooter. Getsy 62, Yildiz 63, Duty 66, and Morris at 73 leads the team. So we'll see what happens here. We got 2 fouls to give, 1:49 to go. Couch will inbound. Morris and Duty up front. Yildiz and Getsy at midcourt. Comes into Duty. Duty. Gives to Morris. Morris. Back to Duty. Duty to Couch. To Duty. To Morris. Fakes the 3. Back to Duty. Morris. Morris gets past Bach, puts it up too strong, rebound, Yildiz, and he turns it over to Carl. Carl spins, lost it, but got it back. Spins again, needs help, gets it to Kelch. Kelch to Young. Young to an open Keaton Bach for 3, short. Rebound Young, back up, and good.
Goal by Nolan Young.
Timeout Augusta, it's 65-59.
Timeout Panthers, it'll be a full timeout.
It's a full timeout. We'll take a break along with and be back in the Augusta Broadcasting Network in 60 seconds. Back a little early here. Couch to inbound, gets it into Hessler. He goes up, good, and the foul. Foul's on duty, that's his third, makes it 65-61, and all of a sudden,
Hessler to the line to shoot one.
we got something here. Couch out and Rich in. 2 timeouts left for Calvary, 1 timeout left for the Panthers. Hessler's free throw is short, rebound down to Duty. Duty to Morris. Morris trapped in the backcourt. And we have a timeout, Calvary Christian. And
Timeout Calvary Christian.
say 30-second timeout. That leaves them with a full, Augusta with a full. Still got us with 4 timeouts. I don't know how that shows up on the screen anyway. So 65-61, 55.5 to go. What was not enough time has turned into a lot of time, with the deficit only being 4. So Rich will inbound. Looking, gets it into Getsy. Getsy gets it down low to Yildiz, and he's fouled by, that's garbage. That's garbage. Hessler fouled before the shot, but it's called a shooting. That's, wow. That's just a bad call, I'm sorry. As the Yildiz hits the bucket, he's fouled by Hessler. That's Hessler's third. His free throw is no good, rebounded by Young. Ball don't lie, as they say. Bach to Young for 3. No good, rebound. Kelch takes it away from Yildiz, and will be jump ball. It'll be Augusta ball. 41.4 to go, 67-61. Hessler, top of the key to Young to Kiskaden for 3. Got it. Austin hits the 3. It's 67-64. Panthers call their final timeout. 34.3 to go.
Timeout Augusta. It'll be a full timeout.
So it's a full. We'll take a break and be right back in the Augusta Broadcasting Network in 1 minute. Both teams back out on the floor, so we'll cut back a little early. See if we can get another steal here. Ridge to inbound. Looking for Judy or Morris, gets it into Getsy. Getsy gets to Yildiz, and he's fouled with 29.7 to go.
Fouls on Nina Sessler.
So Yildiz goes to the line where he is 0 for 1. He'll be shooting 2 from this point on every foul. Yildiz first is good. Makes it 68-64. Makes it 69-64, 28 seconds to go. Kiskaden for 3, has done with Austin hits another. Makes it 69-67, 18 seconds. And Morris is fouled with 16.7 to go. And again, Morris only a 73% free throw shooter. So Morris at the line for a pair with 16.7 to go. First one's good. If he could miss this one, give ourselves a great opportunity. He does just that. Young to Bach. Bach, 13 seconds. To Kelch. Kelch to Young. Young to tie. No. Rebound Kelch. Kelch to tie. No. Rebound to Yildiz. And he's fouled with 2.9 to go. And he hits one here. Austin's first. And Calvary will call their final timeout. It's a full. 2.9 to go. We'll be back on the Augusta Broadcasting Network.
Timeout, Calvary Kristan. It'll be a full timeout.
So we're back. Yildiz a 63% shooter, far from automatic, but makes the first, and that should do it. Unless we get a foul. Get a foul on the shot and it goes in, we give ourselves an opportunity unless he hits this one. If he hits this one, he does. Makes it 72-67. Young gets it into Bach. Bach will heave, and that'll do it. Calvary Kristan comes into the historic Augusta Gymnasium and knocks off the Panthers 72-67. We'll total up some numbers and be back with a post-game show in 3 minutes on the Augusta Broadcasting Network. Back here once again at the Augusta Historic Augusta Gymnasium, and our final score: Calvary Christian 72, Augusta 67. Panthers outscored Calvary 28-22 in the fourth quarter in a massive comeback attempt, but Calvary was able to hit free throws down the stretch and pull this one out. They played really well throughout the game. It's a tough team. They've got an 11-13 record. You know, you look at some of their scores and think it's a team that we can play with, but you know, when you go comparing scores of games that don't involve you, it's not a good idea. So, scoring for the two teams unofficially is, of course, first for Calvary Christian. They're led by Peyton Morris with 21, 20 for Luke Getsy, 13 for Colin Duty, 9 for Matt Ayildez, 7 for Blake Couch. Again, that's 21 for Morris, 20 for Getsy, 13 for Duty, 9 for Ayildez, and 7 for Couch. For the Augusta Panthers, they are led by Keaton Bach with 17, 14 for Nolan Young, 14 for Austin Kiskaden, 9 for Maddox Hessler, 6 for Will Couch, and 6 for Ross Carl. Again, that's 17 for Bach, 14 for Young, 14 for Kiskaden, 6 for Couch, 9 for Hessler, 6 for Couch, and 6 for Carl. And I do believe that 14 is a career high for Austin Kiskaden, who nailed 4 3-pointers, much needed 3-pointers there late in that game, and tried to lead the Panthers on a comeback and just fell a little short. Panthers fall to 15-9. Calvary improves to 12-13. Augusta will next take the floor on Thursday night as we travel to Holmes in Covington, and then on Monday night we will play Nicholas here at home, and then Tuesday night we go to Fleming County for the regular season finale, and then we'll see when we will play in the district tournament. We already know our opponent. Our opponent will be St. Patrick. That'll be that is what we know, but tonight I'm sure Jason has a lot to say to the boys, because this wasn't our best performance after we've been playing so well. But at the same time, you know, talking about maybe how well we didn't play, I mean, a lot of what happened in this one, you got to give a lot of credit to Calvary Christian, because they played extremely well. And I tell you what, I haven't seen, and again, you know, here we go talking about, you know, scores of other games, but I haven't seen Scott play in person. I have seen Brossard. I saw that, well, let's just look at their scores as we go to Calvary here, and let's see, they lost to Scott by 14, lost to Holmes by 3, so, you know, we could have our hands full there. Of course, you know, just like I said, you don't talk about, I don't know how Leadville beat them 84-59. I have no idea how that could happen. But Brossard beat them by 8. So the 38th district could be, 37th district could be pretty interesting. You know, aside of whoever Campbell County plays, because Campbell County is the obvious number 1 seed in that district. And they will look to wrap up another 37th district title. I don't know how many in a row that they've won, but they've been pretty successful for a long time in that district. And they look to carry that on. Well, as we wait for Coach Henson, we'll take another break and be back in the Augusta Broadcasting Network in 3 minutes. If Coach comes out, we'll stop it early and have the interview and get out of here on a night that snow is supposed to fall. Joined now by head coach Jason Henson. And before I say anything about what we did, Calvary came to play tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about that. They're well coached. They do a good job. They play hard. They're all sophomores. They all got a lot. They all have a lot of energy, and we. I don't know. We just obviously as a coach, you want to make sure your team's prepared, and we kind of, this was one of those games where it fell on a Monday, so we played over the weekend. You don't practice. You kind of rest up, and we were due for a bad one. We've been playing well. We've been sharing the ball well. I thought we dribbled a lot tonight. We didn't pass when we should pass. We dribbled when we should be passing, and we got out rebounded. I'm sure their bigs inside just wanted it more than we did, and it's no knock on anybody. Calvary had a lot more energy than we had, and I don't know if it was just the emotions of senior night. I don't know, but all I can tell you is that kudos to Calvary and the way they played and the way they moved the ball, and we just we didn't quit playing. We kept fighting and we kept moving, and end up having a chance to tie, which with 2 minutes, 3 minutes ago, we didn't even think that was possible.
That's unreal. I was saying, in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, I was saying that, that time's running out. And then with 55.5 to go, I'm changing that and saying we've got a ton of time.
Well, they called an and-1 down there on a bad continuation.
Yes,
I didn't even think that they didn't call any fouls tonight. It was like the quickest game ever. I mean, it just now turned 9 o'clock. So,
right.
Unfortunate, but, we have to adjust and learn to play within how the game's being called. And, kudos to them. We can't sit and dwell on it, but we also need to think about the things that we didn't do well tonight. And, I thought we started playing, with 4 minutes to go in the game. But, when you're playing a decent team, and they're a decent team. And,
like a lot of teams we've seen here lately, that's a team we could see. I know that they have fallen to Scott and Brossard both, but I don't see, with what I saw here tonight, I don't see any reason why they couldn't beat them.
They played Brossard very well. They played Scott very well. So, no question that in that 2-3 game, I don't know if they'll be the 2-3. I don't. It would be no. It's a 2-3 game. They're going to play Campbell. So it's going to be Scott and Brossart battling that out. And unfortunately for Calvary, they got to play Campbell County in the first round. But they have a nice team. We just we got to play better early in the game. We only had 20-some points at halftime, and kudos to Austin Kiskaden coming in and trying to save us. Came in, shot the ball well, and those nights in the gym definitely have paid off for him. And our defense just wasn't good enough tonight. And then late in the game, we couldn't go zone because of the time thing. So,
Right.
So when you're down and early on, we thought maybe we could zone a little bit, but you go zone and they hit 2 straight threes. So, that kind of discouraged us from that. And
do you feel like a little more physicality would have helped, like the kind that we had against Harrison?
Well, they were letting them be physical with us, so we needed to be physical back,
right.
and we just didn't. Not till the end.
Yeah.
So, but there's not a lot that we can do now as learn from our mistakes and move forward. Like I said, we were due for a bad one, but at the end of the day, we have to chalk this up and get better.
Yeah, and we go to Holmes on Thursday night.
Won't be easy.
No, it will not.
No, they're good, well coached. Coach Osborne does a great job. He's a former assistant of mine at Bracken. He works very hard. They're playing very well. They just smoked Bracken by about 20 at Bracken. So we'll have our hands full. Definitely got to go in and play better than we played tonight for sure.
Right, but at this time of year, that's what you want.
Yeah, we need to be challenged, but we just gotta get better.
I wish we'd won so I could talk more about the Super Bowl. But
well, that wasn't even a Super Bowl, buddy. That was
to me it
beat
was.
down.
Yes, it was.
I liked it too.
My sister called me 2 minutes ago. She said, "I thought you'd be excited." I said, "That was earlier."
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm just.
Now it's just Well, Matt, I appreciate it. Congratulations on your Super Bowl win.
Thank you.
See it.
Once again, your final score: Calvary 72, Augusta 67. Be back in action on Thursday night, live from Covington Homes. Join us then. Stay out of the snow. Hope you don't see a lot. Good night.
tell me when I get home.